In this training video, we'll show you how to generate referral physician letters and also work with referral tracking. To begin with, we want to make sure our referring physicians are entered into iPatient Care. To do that, on the left-hand side, we're going to open up the side menu, navigate to Tools, and go to Referral Physician. This is going to bring up a list of our current referring physicians that we've entered in, and we have a plus button at the upper right to be able to add in new referring physicians. Now we're going to have a note here that's worth looking at the bottom, and you're going to see either we need a direct address or an email and NPI is required for electronic communication with the referring provider. Now, just to show you what a referral provider looks like, I'm going to open up an existing one, and it's going to essentially show you the same fields as if we were clicking to create a new one. So we'll open up here Eileen West. And you're going to see here just a few things are required. That provider's name. Here we have also the NPI number has been entered in. And we have that same note at the bottom, and we can see where we can put in, if we needed to, again, that NPI and email address. If we only have that information, we can still use that to communicate electronically. What this is going to do, if the other provider does not have direct email, it's going to send our message to a secure portal, which is UpDocs, and in turn, that's kind of like a middleman portal. That portal, UpDocs, will then in turn send an email message to that provider asking them to create an account at UpDocs so that they can view the secure message. But alternatively, if both providers have yourself along with the one you're referring to have a direct address, we can pop that direct email address in here for that electronic communication. And in addition to that, you'll notice there is a fax field. If neither provider has a direct email address, you can use faxes as well. So we'll want to make sure any referring providers are entered into the system, and that allows us to make use of them. What we want to do now is show you how you can document referrals through a patient note. So we're going to open up here Linda Abbott as an example. And we're going to go and open up here a medical examination note. We've got a couple that we've been working with, so we'll open up an existing one. Now, to document a referral within the actual note, you will need to build this section from the administration area. Feel free to let us know if you'd like help doing that. As you can see on the left-hand side under assessment, we have done that with this particular note. We have a provider referral section and a referral response section. And as we document that, we've already kind of run some tests through here. You're going to see under the assessment area some of what that might look like. This is just very basic, but you'll see that that gets documented, and we can see it in the preview as we do so. But to show you how this works, we'll first of all go into this provider referral section. This is where we use this area to refer to another provider. And then we can also show you this referral response in a minute. That's when a provider sends a patient to you for evaluation and treatment. We'll start off though with provider referral. We have one in here already. We can clear that out and we'll make a brand new one. We can start off by typing in the provider being referred, and we'll just type in Eileen West here. Once we do that, it opens up this referral window. And you're going to see some of the things that are required, of course, a date at the top. Some things are filled out for us as far as the note type and whatnot. And then at the upper right, we have where we can select our template. So we can choose what that's going to look like. In this case, I'm just going to select referral letter SOAP note. And just note that this list of templates that are available, these can be customized and created. We can certainly assist you with that. So once we select our template, we have a button at the right here called Generate Letter. So we're going to click on that Generate Letter button. And what that's going to do is, based upon the information we've already selected, we already have selected this referring provider, you're going to see it's going to essentially put the appropriate information into a template here that we've created. We can use our mouse and keyboard in here and adjust anything if we need to make some changes to the letter and information. We can go ahead and do that. At the bottom then we have some options. As you're going to see here, we have a button we can click to route. That would just go internally within the system. We also have fax, so if we wanted to fax that out, we can do that. We also have a transmit button, so that's where it transmits it electronically, securely. If we have that direct address set up, or it could also go through that middleman portal, that UpDocs portal we discussed earlier, if the other provider does not have a direct address. I'm just going to hit OK here in this instance just to show you how it's documented. So you can see that got saved. But we can always go back into this note, and you see we have some options here. If we needed to print or fax, if we needed to edit, make changes, or route that, we have those quick actions available to us here. If we go to our referral response section now, we'll click on that. And this largely works the same way. As you can see, we have an existing one in here. I'm going to hit the delete trash can so we can add in a new one. But same similar idea here. We essentially can put in the referring provider, and it's going to bring up this very similar menu. Now, if we wanted to document some information as far as a referral we're receiving, you're going to notice there is an attachment icon. If we click on that, we can choose a patient document or a new attachment, and I'll just bring that up. It essentially brings the DIM module up. Of course, we have training on this in other videos, but we could even bring up an upload if we wanted to. If we've already scanned a document, we can bring that in and attach it here and connect it to this referral. Maybe they already have a letter, or we could use the scanning function to scan something in. So just know we could bring in documents that way. Otherwise, once we're done here and we've generated the letter that we want, I'll just select this one this time, consult letter, and then we could hit OK. And we're going to see that information show up now in our notes. So that's nicely brought up for us. But just a couple other things on a related note we want to draw your attention to. At the upper portion of a note, or even when we have this patient open and we're able to see all of their different documents, we do have a button up here called Referral Tracking. So that allows us, if we click on it, to show the different referrals that are connected to this specific patient. So we can see a list of them, and you can see up above here, it's especially focused on the patient that we have open. And so again, we have these quick actions. If we need to remove or edit, we have this referral tracking area to do that in. We also wanted to make mention, if we were to close out of this note, that same button is up here under referral tracking. In addition, at the left-hand side on the document list, we have special sections here where that information will also show up. For example, if we go under referral letter, we're going to see those listed in this area as well. And one final related area we wanted to draw your attention to is on the left-hand side. We can actually go to Tracking Dashboard, and there is a Referral Tracking section. Now, this is helpful maybe if we don't have a specific patient loaded or in mind. We're going to be able to see a list of all of our patients and different referrals, and that'll, as you can see here, bring up a good list for us to work from. Well, we hope this video helps you out with referral tracking in the system. Thank you again for watching.